Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to another episode. Today, I want to talk about something real important with you. Honestly, I didn't even know that I was going to do an episode today just because of my voice. My voice is actually a lot worse earlier when I woke up this morning, and so I just like if I'm being honest, I thought about just not doing a video at all today because of that, but my voice is back, at least a little bit. Hopefully it gets better soon. But today, I want to address something that I found out about the other day. It was a guy that I went to high school with. He just died a few days ago, and he was he was autistic. I can't really remember which side of the spectrum he was on. Um, and I know he had some medical issues too. I think one of them specifically having to do with one of his lungs, um, either not working or not working well. But he had and uh, you know it, anybody that knows the situation better, you can feel free to correct me. I'm not going to mention the guy's first or last name. I'm just going to say that this guy, he was just a guy that I went to high school with. And I wouldn't say that me and him were like best buddies or anything like that, or whatever, but I did get to know him really well. He was severely autistic, but he had a wonderful heart. Um, he was very sweet. Um, he was depressed a lot, and whenever he would get really depressed, excuse me, whenever he would get really depressed, it would be sometimes really hard to try and snap him out of it. And I've been there too a bunch of times. I still go through it. I probably go through it now more often than I ever have in my entire life. I probably go through this on a regular basis now, but yeah, he was a wonderful guy. Um, just a little bit more on him. He couldn't really do like the normal mundane um, tasks that came with living life. Such as like getting a driver's license, being able to drive a car. I mean, the guy, like, he had to have his mom show him uh, how to go and take a bus. Like he literally had to have his mom um, escort him and show him time and time again, like, hey, here's the bus route. This is what time you need to get there. This is where you need to go. These are all, like, so. I mean, things like that were really hard for him for a while. It took him a long time for him to finally get that. But yeah, like he was a year older than me. He was 32. He never really, he never got a driver's license. I don't even think he went out on a date. Um, he lived with his parents. Sometimes he had to be watched over. He had to be looked at. Um, I remember, like, sometimes I would be driving and just driving around, and I would see him. I would see him walking, or I would see him, skipping around. He even made, like, cool videos where he did like like death metal, like lead singers of death metal bands, like impersonations of lead singers of death metal bands. But anyway, so the whole point of me bringing that up is it really made me look at my life, and hopefully it did for other people as well. And really reevaluate like where I am, who I am as a man, and you know it could definitely be a lot worse. You know, I've talked about this on this channel before, that you know, like I'm nowhere near close to being perfect or where I want to be or where I should be. You know, I've struggled with depression. I've struggled with anxiety my whole life. I've struggled with suicidal thoughts. I've struggled with not feeling like I ever fit in with anybody, or that like anybody really liked me or appreciated me for who I am. But again, my situation's not unique. You know, like a lot of other people go through this and never talk about it. But you know, it could definitely be a whole lot worse. But so someone once told me a couple years ago, yeah, you're right, Matt, it could definitely be a lot worse, but it could also be a lot better. And that was a very powerful statement to hear, because my whole life I've definitely not I've failed in a lot of ways, and I haven't showed up in the way that I should be showing up as a man, and that's the truth. I've fallen short. I've failed in every single category. And you know, so sometimes I'm you know, I think about it, and I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what to do. But then I look at somebody like the guy that just died, and you know, and I think you know, he never really had a chance. You know, even when he was alive, he never really had the chance or the opportunity to live life in the way that he needed to, or in the way that he wanted to. He wasn't capable. As sweet as he was and as kind as he was, he just wasn't able. He just physically wasn't able to do it. But I can. I'm still alive, and I still have the opportunity to make whatever changes I need to, and you can too. So anyway, that's my whole point of bringing up that story. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, share this with your friends and your family. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. Go check out Snap, health and wellness company. A lot of great products. Just go to their website. You'll really like what you see. Now I got to get out of here. I got to get going. But hopefully my voice will get better. Hopefully I'll get it back. But until tomorrow, guys, hopefully I will see you again soon.